Before we get to the video, I just want to let you know that I actually make a podcast. It's called the Dear Download Podcast. I co-host it with my very good friend Adam Cox. We discuss Download Festival itself, other festivals, news, or anything related to the music industry. I've put the link to our Spotify in the description, so please go and check it out. And now, on with the video. What's going down, dudes? Simon back with another video. I have had an amazing response to my festival tips and what to bring video. So I thought I would do a video actually showing you guys the stuff that I will be bringing to Download Festival this year. So I've got a load of camping stuff next to me. I'm just going to run through everything just so you guys get a more in-depth view of what I would take to a festival, because I think that video did help a few people out, but it didn't quite contain everything. So I wanted to just show you what I would take to an average download. It's probably a hell of a lot more than some people would take, and probably not half as much as other people would take. Everyone's different when it comes to camping. I think I'm probably somewhere in the middle, in the medium part of bringing quite a lot, not every single necessity that you need. But yeah, I'd like to run through all this with you, so please join me and let's have a look at all the crap I have in this bag and piled next to me. Let's do it. Right, what I'll do is I'll get the heavy things out of the way first. So I'm taking this Freedom Trail Sendero 4, which is a really awesome tent. I've seen so many of them and the different version ones at that. Excuse me, I've been drinking Pepsi. At Downloads, I've seen loads of people actually taking them with them and stuff, and it's a really cool tent. I think you've just missed the sale if you wanted to get it for extra cheap from Go Outdoors, but they're still selling it on Go Outdoors for like, I don't know, I think it's like 120 quid or maybe 150, I can't remember. But it's a very, very good tent, and to accompany this for the first time, let me just shove that down there, we actually have a very cool porch, although it is not the same make and model as the tent that we have. I went onto a camping forum because the actual one that you can get for the Sendero 4 really isn't that great. So I thought, oh, maybe there's one that can be compatible and actually sit on the back of it, on the front of it rather. And then I went into a camping forum and I put on there, I've got a Sendero 4, can someone help me out with a like a tent porch? And I was recommended this High Gear Aurora 3 porch. Now apparently, I've seen from photos as well, this does fit around the front of my tent. This bag is heavier than the tent bag is. So our tent is going to be massive. I'll put in a photo now of what the lady I spoke to said it was going to look like. Go.
Oh my God! Wow!
So as you can see, it's going to be a complete monstrosity this year. So yeah, you'll be able to spot us from a mile away. But yeah, you know, obviously always bring a tent. This is the nicest tent I've bought. Like I said in my last video, I've never stayed in a pop-up tent, but I've stayed in something that's not much better than a pop-up tent. Also this year, I will be bringing a brand new King Camp chair. I thought I would treat myself, as my my old chair that I used from Download 2016 onwards unfortunately perished at Bloodstock. So I thought I would buy myself this really nice new King Camp chair, which is pretty awesome. It's black, it's got like a cooler in it and, you know, drinks holder and all that sort of stuff. So I treated myself this year. I thought, why not? Let's do it. Of course, I will take a decent. I went through various phases of downloadable bags. The more I took, the bigger bag I needed. First of all, it was just a backpack, and obviously, as I started to take more stuff and more clothes and like prepare for the weather more, I obviously wanted to take bigger bags. Now, this still isn't half as big as some of the people I see taking. I'm not sure what litre this is. Okay, so it's a 50 litre. So it's, you know, one of those sort of really comfortable sort of walking backpacks. with you know, the bits that go around you and all of the padded straps and that. Really, really handy. I think I've used this for 2 or 3, oh, maybe it's not that old. I think I've used it for 2, only one actually, maybe 2019. Still looks pretty new. Yeah, maybe only 2019 I used this for, but I have taken it to other places and it is awesome. So much nicer having the decent straps. And I basically just shove, I think, all of my clothes in here, and I have a separate, you know, little sort of standard backpack that I put all of my smellies in, like all of my cleaning products and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, this is awesome. Perfect for all my clothes. Can fit some crappy shoes in there as well. Absolutely perfect. And it's got loads of compartments where I tend to shove in at the top loads of portable chargers. I thought there was something in there then. No, there's not. Shove in, you know, portable chargers and all stuff like that. So that is always awesome to bring. Right, that's the real heavy stuff out the way. I will move on to the sleeping bag, which I have spoken about before in length, because for the last few years I have been taking the wrong sleeping bag. I took one that Vicky had and it was rubbish. When I had this really nice Eurohike Adventurer 200, and it's got loads of stuff on it to say the sort of season, temperature limits and stuff. But it also, don't know if you can see the shape on there, it's like a little cocoon. So it goes over you almost like you're in a sarcophagus. But it goes over your head with like a hood, so it's literally just your face. So if you are really cold, you can really snuggle up in one of these things. And I think I bought this from, I think it was from Blacks or Millets, and it was only, I don't know, I think they had it on sale for like 20 quid. I think I picked up, I think it was like 50 before that. But this is really worth getting a decent sleeping bag, like I said in the other video, because I've missed this, because I've been freezing my bollocks off the last few years. Put that over there. Right, let's delve into this bag and see what else I can get. So, lanterns. Now again, I've purchased 2 of these. I did have a big one, but it broke. I got these out of the packet and I did not know how to turn them off because I put them on. So what you do is, it's like a reveal. It's like a centre of the TARDIS. Whoa! Really bright, really cool. I think I got these 2. Let's change it. That is so satisfying. And it just turns off. I got these 2 for 11 quid from the Range. Was it the Range? Yes, I think it was. If you go into the Range now, they will be selling these 2 in a packet for 11 quid. And they are bright as hell. And they take, I think it's AA batteries, 3 AA batteries. So these are more than worth it if you're going camping, because you're going to want to see something in your tent in the dark. Lights wise as well, for Bloodstock, I bought loads of these. I can't remember where I got these from. I might have even got these from Poundland, you know. They're like just lights that you sort of hang. They've got a little stand so you can stand them up. But what I did was I had a little bit of, I brought a little bit of rope with me and I tied it to the inside of the tent and then I turned them on. Oh, I forgot they have disco setting to start with. We did have that for a little while. But they are, Jesus, I just blinded myself, super bright. So I hang them up in the tent like that. So in the night, if you're in there drinking, everyone can kind of see what's going on. But look at this. Whoop. Oh, God. Remember when I had corneas? Not anymore, baby. They're gone. So I think that's it on the light side. Now sort of moving on, I haven't bought an airbed yet. So the airbed bit won't come into this, but we will be buying a standard sort of not that expensive double airbed. We only really use it for download, and occasionally if we have people stay over, we've got this thing that pulls out, so we don't really need one. But one thing you're definitely going to need is a pump. Yes, I'm still using a pump. You can see where that little holder is supposed to be, but I've tied it together. Again, I've had this thing since download 2016. I'm probably going to buy like an automatic air pump, one of the ones that you put batteries in before we go, so that I might not actually take this with me. But it is good to have in emergencies, and people do ask for it, because people always bring blow up beds and then they're like, oh yeah, what am I going to pump it up with? So really, really good to have. On the cooking side, okay, download and most festivals, you're not allowed gas in. However, I sneak gas in every year. Because I'm not a twat and I won't throw it on a fire or, you know, chuck it at anyone or whatever. I always bring gas. I sneak it in my bag. They never usually check. They would probably just take it off you, but I like to cook while I'm there, and I can't wait an hour for a Hexi stove to heat a cup of water. So this is what I normally bring. You buy the gas separately, and this is an actual clip that clips onto the gas canister. I normally keep that in my bag, wrapped in clothes and a towel, so obviously they don't know it's there. Then I get it out and then I cook with it. This has lasted me since the last time we went camping, so I probably won't need to change that again. That'll probably last me all of download as well. So yeah, don't do it. I do it. I'm not telling you to do it, but I bring gas still. No one knows. If you're not a twat with it and you're not sitting in the middle of the fucking field with the security staring at you, you'll probably get away with it. So yeah, that's literally all good. Although I am always really paranoid that it's going to explode. But I've heard that'll only happen if you chuck it in somewhere. I was just thinking as I said that, the thing's going to like explode. Another good thing to accompany that is your classic army mess tins. Now, I think I've had these ones since download 2016. Awesome to cook in, eat out of. You just bring some utensils like, you know, a knife and a fork or a spoon or whatever. Like I said before, I don't like to buy all of my meals at download because it can get super expensive. So I like to do these as sort of a halfway compromise. You know, do some meals in these and buy some meals from the amazing food that we've got at download. I'm so blessed. But I do recommend these. I think I picked up 2, and you get a plastic knife and fork from possibly the Range, I think. Check in the Range. They might be in there, or B&M. They normally have things like this hanging around for not that expensive, and they are very, very handy. I also bring this as well. I mean, I don't know why, I just think it's awesome. It's just a tiny little saucepan, and I always use it for something, probably just because I want to use it. It's not a necessity. What else have we got in here? Oh yes, my I Love Camping cup that I have had literally ever since download 2016 again. The reason I keep saying I have everything download 2016 is I stopped going for download for a couple of years from 13 to 16. So I had to buy everything again for download 2016. I'm one of those people that, you know, will get something and keep it for a long time if it's good quality. So yeah, this I Love Camping cup I've had since download 2016. You can see it in all my vlogs actually. But it's always good to drink out of, have a hot drink, but I drink all my booze out of it as well. It's really good for mixing in. What else we got in here? Okay, I bought these from Poundland the other day, 2 for 1, 2 in 1 packet ponchos. Now I've already got a waterproof jacket because if it's going to rain at download, these will not save you. This is just extra protection in case it is raining that bad that I need something to go over the waterproof jacket that I'll be wearing, or I might just keep this, you know, in my bum bag if, oh, I need to get my bum bag actually, in my bum bag if it's really, really bad weather and say, or it comes out of nowhere, say it's a really beautiful sunny day at download and then all of a sudden there's just like a shower. If you put one of these on, you'll be fine, but it's not going to last you the whole weekend. Let me get my bum bag.
Word of advice. Keep your traveller's checks in a bum bag.
Thanks, I'll buy one.
Or when you get there.
Yep.
Word of warning then. Out there, they call them fanny packs. Because fanny means your arse over there. Not your minge.
Okay, this is one of the things I wish I'd put in my last video with the festival tips and what to bring, because I can't believe I missed this out. A bum bag is an absolute saviour at any festival. If you've got, you know, toilet paper, wet wipes, portable chargers, your phone, anything, you can literally just put it in this and put it around you. Yes, you'll look a little bit like a 90s twat, but it doesn't matter. I really couldn't care less. I have my battle jacket on, I'll have whatever band t-shirt I'm wearing on, and I will be wearing one of these bad boys proudly. It's probably still got stuff in it from the pilot. It does. It has some old tissues and a filter. But yeah, I couldn't recommend these enough, honestly. you can pick them up literally for next to nothing as well, and they do come in really handy. So if you are the sort of person that would wear, as the Americans say, a fanny pack, then yeah, trust me, it'll save you hassle in trying to put everything in your pockets. I forgot how much crap you have to bring to download. This is insane. I didn't bring this much stuff for the pilot because it was only 3 days. Now I'm looking around the room like I just realised how much crap we're going to have to bring. Cling film. Now I bring cling film because I bring. Oh, another thing I haven't got in this video is my trolley. So I'll insert a trolley like mine now.
Nice.
So that's the sort of trolley that I'm bringing. When you bring a trolley to download, you want to have as big a wheels as possible. The smaller the wheels you have on your trolley, the more likely they are to break and to get stuck in the mud. If it's muddy, they will just get completely congealed with mud and you'll just be dragging them along the floor. So if you're going to buy a trolley, try and get one with at least decent sized wheels. You know, we're talking as big as that bit of your head. That's like perfect. Bigger if you can. I see some people bringing some absolute monstrosities to download and you're like, oh my God, where the hell did you get that from? But it must have cost them a bomb, and that's why I bring this. So I put everything on the trolley and cling film, and you know, I saw people doing that years before I even brought a trolley to download, but my back now is not as strong as it used to be. So I'm like, why am I carrying all this shit when I could just have a trolley and just that it would be so much easier? So I took it to Bloodstock, and I can tell you right now, it was an absolute lifesaver. So yeah, cling film for the old for the trolley. I'm just going to have a sip of Pepsi Max. That's good shit. Two of the most important things for me that I will be bringing with me, and I picked these up in Poundland. Probably not going to be that great. Hopefully I get to use them if the weather's really good. But suntan lotion or sunscreen lotion spray, probably for some weird legal reason, and aloe vera after sun. I will need these two things if it's sunny. Some people can go the whole time without, which is absolute madness. But pick something up. I got these from Poundland. They got a little like travel section there. So I think these might come in handy. I think I'm probably going to need more than that if it's crazy and it's only 30. And obviously, yeah, my ridiculous complexion, I'm probably going to need more than that. But yeah, these are just good just to have, just in case, you know. You never know. Let's hope we actually use them this year at Download. But very handy. £1 each from Poundland. Go and get them now. Bargain. Another thing I picked up with them actually was some mouthwash. You know, some people's hygiene levels are not the same as other people's, but I always like to smell good, have good breath and all that sort of stuff. So that stuff really is a lifesaver. Quick blast of that and you're feeling good. Vicky actually bought these for me. I don't know if there's any other hay fever, I don't know if there's any, of course there is, hay fever sufferers out there, but she bought me these hay fever wipes. I don't get it really bad. It kind of differs from year to year, but to have something I have some antihistamine tablets as well occasionally if it's a really hot summer. What else have we got in this bag? Yes, a small bottle to put some sort of alcohol in. Obviously normally I transfer all of my booze from the glass into plastic containers, but I also bring in some of these things because they are handy and they are hard wearing as well. Even if it falls over or someone tries to crush it, it's not going to go anywhere, this thing. Plus with the clips as well, you can normally clip it to your bag if you're that kind of person. So yeah, these are pretty good. I don't think I've ever used it. I think I bought this one for Download 2018 and I never used it. Yeah, I washed it out the other day. So it will be this one's first download. There'll be, oh Jesus Christ, there'll be some sort of Mickey Fins or, you know, some sort of nice shot in here that will bring me joy. I think that's all I've got in my bag. We are going to bring some I'm going to bring some cards because we love a good game of Ring of Fire. I'm sure all of you, if you're going in a group of people, you've got your own games that you guys will play together, but we always play a good game of Ring of Fire. And I think my mum sent these. My mum lives in the States, and she always sends me loads of crazy stuff in our Christmas boxes. And I think, yeah, these are really cool. They're waterproof cards, and they're kind of see-through as well, which is that's actually awesome. So yeah, I got these, so you can see through it. So yeah, we'll play a bit of Ring of Fire and get proper tipsy, man. Should be good. So yeah, I recommend bring a deck of cards. There's always someone that knows a good card game. Some more things. Well, I'd say this. Wellies and these are the biggest saviours for me at a festival. So wellies, I haven't got them with me. I think they're in the car. I think they've been there since the pilot, actually, last year. But the other things that will save you at a festival, if you're a certain way inclined like I am, Rennies. These things, oh my God. As we say in our group, when you take a turn into Heartburn City and you're riding that beautiful wave and you need to get out of there, these are the things to do it. Or Gaviscon, whatever. I don't know why we just pick Rennies, but these things save me now. I think once you get past 30, things start to happen to your body that are very weird. I never needed these in my 20s, ever. But now they're just like a part of everyday life, which is pretty rubbish. And another thing I just went and grabbed that I'm doing this, sorry, I'm doing this in there's no order to this at all. This is just the ramblings of a madman who's got a load of crap he's taken to download. So I apologise if this is in no order at all. I'll do a list. I'll do a list for you guys. I'll do a link in the description to a list with everything that I'm bringing, just as like a tick off list to help anyone out, anyone who just needs something to tick off, or someone who's never been to a festival before. Obviously you don't have to take everything I'm taking, but taking most of it, or some of it, I think that you would have a pretty good festival where you won't need much. A mallet. For some reason, I don't know if anyone else has this, but I remember, not so much recently, but you're like, oh, okay, the ground's hard as shit, and now I've got to try and put in all these tent pegs, and then you push them in and they break and they bend and all sorts of stuff. So I'd recommend bringing a mallet if you have space for it. This looks like a good one. So it's the first year I'm using that bad boy. So yeah, by the hammer of Thor. I think that's it from these bags. I think that's it now. So that I just noticed as well. Actually, before I move on, I didn't turn that on in time, so it's not doing any cool bubbles. Sorry. That's all the stuff that I have physically here. There's probably a few other things that I've probably forgotten like an idiot. I will obviously be buying alcohol and food, and I will be taking clothes. So I'll be taking, I'm making a new battle jacket, so I've got my old one, which is a blue one, and I'll be making a black one, a new one for this year. I just thought, just do it. Did a feather just come out of my mouth? What the what's that? So I'll be doing another one this year, which will be pretty cool. So I have 2 battle jackets, and obviously I'll bring waterproofs, loads of band t-shirts, shorts, and jeans, because you never know at download. Plenty of socks, plenty of underwear, couple of hats, some sunglasses. I found these in the loft just now, and I have no idea why I have these. I look like a bug. I look like a bug, man. I'll definitely be bringing sunglasses, a couple of pairs, because I'm a squinty boy, and I want to just like be able to see everything properly without being blinded by the sun. I'll be bringing some sunglasses, probably not those ones. So food-wise, I like to keep it pretty healthy. Not that I'm on some sort of weird health kick, but I just always try and do healthy. So I will be bringing, so I say healthy, I'm bringing some instant noodles. Like I said, I've got the gas, so I'm going to cook those. I'll be bringing those Graze packets. I don't know if you guys have seen them with like the nuts and stuff in them. So I'll be bringing those. I'll be bringing some beef jerky. Actually, let me look at my list. I do have my own list. Where's my list? Okay, so I've got my list now. So I will link this in the description for you guys. So I've got on here for my food, protein bars, Huel meals. I'm eating those Huel hot and savoury meals at the moment, and they're instant, so you just put water in them. So I'm going to bring those. Noodles, Graze packets, some crisps for a bit of a treat, probably a couple of packets of biscuits as well, Jammy Dodgers or whatever, and then some beef jerky. So that's the sort of food stuff that I'll be bringing. Drinks wise, You can buy booze now in the co-op on site of download for really not that much money. I see people bringing 7 or 8 crates in with them, and it's utterly pointless. I'm telling you right now, save your money, take 1 or 2 crates with you. If you need any more, you can buy them there from co-op for almost the same price that you would get them for in the stores. They're really not that bad. Don't kill yourself carrying in 8 crates of beer that you're never going to drink. It's not worth it. So I would take 1 crate of beer, one crate, excuse me, of cider, so probably like dark fruits or something like that. A couple of random cans of IPA, some Zubrowska vodka is what I'm going for this year. Probably take 1 bottle of Pepsi with me, or I might leave that because again you can buy that from the co-op, and then I'll just take some apple juice or orange juice just as some nice mixers. So yeah, that is probably going to be about everything that I'm taking. I said in the video before, don't forget your ticket, but as I was corrected in the comments by on the last video, sorry I don't remember who it was by, it's all e-tickets this year, which is crazy. Not getting a ticket, I know we've done that for the pilot, but I thought that was a bit different. But yeah, you know, I'm all up for it. Save the environment, get rid of the tickets. It's just a shame we won't have any physical tickets anymore, because that was really cool. Maybe download will do something where you can get one if you really, really want one. But yeah, I hope that this helped. Obviously my last video was about festival tips and what to bring, so it had a lot of this stuff in it, plus more other tips that I told people about just to kind of help them out if they were new to a festival. Some people would know them, but some people don't. So yeah, that video is doing amazingly. It's nearly up to 1K now, so thank you very much to everyone that's liked the channel as well. I'm finally up to 200 subscribers. I think I'm on 203, I think, or 2 or 3. So thank you very much for supporting the channel. I'm probably gonna do another video before download, but if I don't, and if any of you see me there, come up and say hello. We'll have a drink. Someone recognised me at the pilot and it was the weirdest thing ever. It was great. Really nice to see people that watch the channel and stuff. So if you see me there, come up and say hello. Be nice to have a little chat with you and everything. But I will probably do a video before download. But this is a just in case. But thank you very much for watching. Hope it helped. And I shall see you guys in the next video.